I'm Jamie. I'm 36.
I'm Philip. I'm 33 years old.
Hello, I'm Rainer. I'm 5.5, and I don't want potatoes or fish.
I should mention these two babies Hannah has are part of the family. She goes everywhere with them.
Baby!
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 This camper is our home in the fall, winter, spring, and summer. Our family of 4 has lived the full-time RV life for 7 years. We are Camp Colombo.
Yeah, you tell them. I just got out of the Marine Corps, and I got out.
Colombo.
I was in it for about 3.5 years. Then we moved to Southern Illinois.
Yeah, December 2nd, through the 5th, we drove our camper from North Carolina, which is where we were for the military, and we drove it up here to Southern Illinois, which is where Philip's family is. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, parents, brother.
Yeah, I'm going to be working with my brother. We worked together back in the past, and going to be doing some residential construction.
So here's our story kind of in a nutshell. We're going from serving and protecting to here in Illinois visiting some family, and then after that off to explore the country that we were protecting.
You're cheesy, man.
Well, it may be cheesy, but it is a good story.
Babies.
So when we tell people that a camper is our full-time home, most people say, "Oh, that's so exciting, I've always wanted to do that." And the funny thing is, people never want to know where we've actually been. What they want to know, mainly, is do we irritate each other?
Yes.
But it really doesn't have anything to do with the small camper space, mostly. It just has to do with being married. I'm going to call Philip out, and just a couple funny little things he does.
Oh, man.
But
here we go.
Philip loves to eat yogurt, and he likes to use a baby spoon to eat the yogurt, which blows my mind. And it's like, I don't know why it irritates me. It's his biz if he wants to eat yogurt with a baby spoon.
Well, I mean, you got this yogurt, you got this little thing, and you can't put a big spoon in there. You got to have a little tiny spoon. So baby spoon is the best thing to use.
But see a 6-foot-tall dude eating like with a baby spoon, it just irritates me for some reason. Coolest dude ever, but you know when he's awake in the morning because like, and how do we know he's asleep at night?
He doesn't say a word.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we know he's falling asleep. He's quiet. And Hannah, well, she's just kind of the terrible thing. And this one kind of calls everybody out. And this is something that people that are trying to sell you campers will never ever tell you.
Whether they're a piece of junk on wheels?
No. The scoop on the poop. It's you got to get over the vanity of the bathroom, because
yes, you
will know everybody's bathroom scheduled for number 2 and their personal room. And between Hannah's dirty diapers and 2 stinky guys, Rainer and Philip, it's like...
Well, you're the stinkiest.
Oh, man. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. She always leaves the cabinet doors open. Well, I always hit my head on them. She's a little shorter, so... I'm
5'2", and you're like, what, 6 foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like totally clear under the cabinets, and I just leave them open.
Oh, another one. Whenever we go into the bathroom at night, it's dark in there, and she leaves the cabinet open, so whenever I open the door, I walk in, I hit my head, my face, you know.
No, I think the only thing that we really, for real, argue about is probably money, which is probably, I guess, something every couple argues about. We have arguments on different topics, but most of it probably boils down to money.
Yep.
If a job runs out somewhere, as long as we have the backup money to get ourselves elsewhere, we can find a job elsewhere, and just, you know, it takes a couple $100 to get us there at gas, and we're there.
You do get to meet a lot of people and good people. And
you wouldn't believe some of the visitors we get.
Thing is, if you don't like your neighbor, though, you can always pick up and move somewhere else.
You tend to have like a lot of real high-quality people from all sorts of different occupations and all sorts of different pay grades, and just people with all sorts of different interests. I really like to people watch. You kind of learn a little bit more about the human condition, because when you're in the campers, you know, you're parked close to other people. You guys are stealing my thunder. You're parked close to people, and your house has a lot of windows. So whenever your neighbors are outside, you see them. You're not steering, but you do see what goes on. So you may see or hear your neighbors fight. But you'll also see little sweet, tender moments, and you'll see their ups and their downs, so when you're fighting or you're having little sweet moments, it just kind of makes you realize that I guess you're a little more normal.
Well, I mean, another thing is, like, if you have something broke down on your camper or something, like, everybody around the neighborhood comes and helps you out and stuff like that, so. Yeah,
RV parks are very, very community. In fact, Rainer here is a very chatty person, and when he's walking around, it's like he's in a parade, like this, because everybody in RV campgrounds waves at each other, and if somebody's out in their yard with a campfire, you can just show up in their yard and plop your rear down in their chair and hang out with them. And so everywhere we go. Rainer thinks it's like that everywhere.
No.
Well, I was going to say, sometimes I do feel like we still got our training wheels on, as in like 2 days ago when we pulled ourselves here to Illinois.
We are stuck, Chuck.
Man,
Not only is the camper stuck in the soft ground, but the truck is stuck to the camper. Philip, Brother Ryan, and Grandpa Laverne got it all taken care of.
I know. We've been handing out advice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're getting the hang of it.
Trash. Man, I've done enough talking.
So come on, I want to show you around a bit. One of the first things I always hear people say about why they think they couldn't live in a camper is because they like bright open spaces. So check this out. I have no lights on other than tiny accent lights. That is a bright open space. One more thing to mention is your kids will find unusual places to find their clubhouse in a camper. Boo! It really looks like she could go to sleep right there. Here we're preparing for Thanksgiving. It's the day before Thanksgiving. We've got green bean casserole and brownies and some goodies we're going to fix up tomorrow. All of Rainer's crafts, Pilgrim and Indians, cards. And of course, we keep the kids' artwork on the fridge. You should know about dishes in a camper is most of them do not come with a dishwasher. You can install them yourself, I suppose. But you'll always have a dish or two in the sink. And the thing is, the sink is usually located right in the middle of the house. We do have the kitchen skylight, which lights us up, and we keep most decorations that we like to keep up high so that we keep our counter space free for things like our Thanksgiving prep. To the left of the couch is the toy area.
So here in the bedroom, for me it's quite cozy, you know. I'm 5'2", but I can still touch the ceilings. But for Philip, that's too funny.
You're right, when you go upstairs, this is the door to our teeny tiny bathroom. The shower. I think this is a queen size bed. Here's a painting I painted to match the bedspread on the other side of our bed. Annalie's little bed. It never stays this neat. Those babies are usually everywhere. Nappy nappy. Where did he put all the clothes? So here our little tiny cabinet. Rainer gets the upper. Annalie gets the lower. And the kids have about 3 weeks worth of clothes before we would run out. In our closet, basically I get the left, Philip gets the right. I get the top drawer, Philip gets the bottom two. His clothes are bigger, so he takes up more space, even though he probably has the smallest wardrobe. It's going to be a great year here at Camp Colombo. We hope you'll join us.